your thoughts on the game?
Thought it was a game where it was very competitive. I thought the intensity levels in the game were really good. A couple of decisions that I think kind of went against us. Good reaction. Right now at the moment it almost seems kind of like 2 points dropped, but considering the kind of circumstances being a goal down, the improvement that we've made on obviously the week before and in previous weeks, loads of kind of positives there.
Certainly second half, getting ourselves back level again, kind of felt we were going to maybe push on and get ourselves in front. Didn't quite materialise, came close, but I suppose on another day one of those chances goes in.
But probably the theme throughout the game, I thought the effort levels and kind of willingness to work hard and press, and the bit that was lacking for me was the little bit of composure when to put your foot on the ball, and especially in the opposition's half, and kind of work your moments. I think the goal epitomised that. I think a good little bit of play. Dylan puts in a good ball, dangerous. We've got bodies between the posts, kind of threatening the goalkeeper and their defence, and our opposite kind of wing back gets in at the end, and it's a lovely goal. Probably didn't do it enough, but I thought in the balance of the game and in terms of intent and pressure and possibly chances and stuff, we probably did enough to nick it, in my opinion. But we need to watch it back. But it's a point.
Towards the end of the game, I think there was a wee element on both sides that there was maybe a concern, a kind of fear about, I don't want to make the mistake here, as it got towards the last sort of final 5 minutes or so. Is that maybe the concern, that instead of going, right, let's go out and win this game, that trepidation comes in? Or is that natural considering where both teams are?
Probably where both teams are, if I'm honest. But again, I still thought that there was moments in that game with even 5 to go, and again comes back to the decision making or the quality of pass and just being sloppy. Far too many kind of like turnovers, the ball turned over in possession far too often, especially in that probably last 15-minute kind of period, where in my opinion I thought we had their backs against the wall. We were on the front foot, we had the legs and the energy on them, and it was about showing that wee bit of composure and class, especially in the final third. And it's one of the ones where we'll look back at it and we'll analyse the game, but in terms of from what I asked before the game, we got majority of that there in terms of our hard work and our fundamentals, that we can give ourselves a platform to play. We can always tidy and brush up on the little bits of quality, but it probably comes from where we're at the moment with confidence and coming off the back of a few negative results. And the only way you do that, as I said last week when I was having the conversation with you, is hard work, kind of determination and graft on a training pitch. So we've got to make sure that we recover well, we analyse the game back, and look forward to Saturday.
I suppose it's too early, maybe get a better idea during the week, but how's Aaron?
He kind of felt his hamstring, and listen, Reid, he's as honest as they come. He would run through a brick wall for you. So he kind of said to me at half time that it's feeling a little bit tight, but he'll give me a signal that if it gets any worse, and they did right away, and we managed to get him off. So again, a couple of wee niggles here and there, which aren't ideal, but at the same time it's part of football. You've got to get on with it. Ben Wilson coming back in, Rhys Armstrong coming back and getting some minutes, so Luke obviously coming back in as well, so hopefully the squad's starting to look on the healthier side, but again we'll just need to wait and see over the weekend.
Right, Rhys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Cheers.
Mason, I suppose if you can't win the game, it was important that we didn't lose. Happy enough with the point?
I mean, we had that discussion in there, is it a point gained or 2 points dropped? Mixed emotions really about it. I think we're discussing, did we do enough to win the game? I think we've done enough to nick it. We didn't dominate, we didn't have control for a large spell of the game. I think we had control at times, but not enough. So I don't really know how to answer that question, if I'm being honest.
No, it's a tricky one, especially so soon after a game, to analyse whether it is a good point or whether, like you say, we could have grabbed ourselves a win. I suppose both teams, maybe given where they are, it got a bit scrappy at times, particularly second half, and the regret might be that once we got ourselves level, nice goal by the way, we didn't push on and kind of turn the screw on them.
Yeah, and that's normal. I mean, when two teams are desperate not to lose, the game's going to get like that. Completely normal. But it's about us being more mature, I think. That final bit, the composure in front of goal, a few balls on the edge of the box, striking, going wide. See boys in training putting them top stench every day. So again, that's normal. We're a young team, and some nerves after previous results. Totally normal, but only we can drag ourselves out of what we're in, and by doing that, we can't be feeling sorry for ourselves after games.
The goal, like I said, a really good finish. It's a good ball in, and you've managed to get yourself in there and nod it past the keeper. You enjoyed that one?
Yeah, like a poacher, wasn't it?
It was a great goal, and I suppose if Gianni's header goes the other side, we could be stealing that game right at the death there. But as a group of players, how happy were you with the kind of performance level off on the kind of defensive side? Because other than the penalty, Murray's not been overly busy.
No, not at all. I think we've actually defended really solid the last 3 weeks. I know that might sound crazy in terms of defending. I think we've been really good. It's just kind of the organisation side and everything else. So that isn't a problem. It's being organised and sorting out what's in front of you. It does come from us at the back. But yeah, as you said, I feel like we've done enough to nick the game. If I'm in Dunfermline's changing room, I think I'm getting out here nice and sharp, take the point. But again, it's an opinion game. Did we do enough to go and win that game by 2-3 goals? Absolutely not. But I'll be surprised if we walk in here with 3 points. I don't think we are either. The
game itself, I suppose, going in at half time, the goal down, it didn't feel like we kind of expected it to be that kind of tight game, a kind of cagey affair. But at half time, I suppose the frustration will have been that fairly out of nowhere we were a goal down.
Yeah, I mean, there was nothing wrong with our first half performance. We were asked to start the game quick. I feel like we did. Yeah, maybe lacking that bit of quality and composure in the final third. But there was no real message at half time with kind of go out there, we need a reaction, stick to the game plan, and we know we can hurt them.
With Luke coming back, you are maybe in a more sort of familiar position than playing as part of the back three. How much did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I enjoy playing there, especially when it's a three at the back. It gives me that licence to bomb forward. But then again, if I'm needed in that centre half role, I enjoy playing there as well. So it's nice being versatile.
Back at home next week, so I suppose we take the point, we go in, make sure we get through to the next round of the Cup and just try and build some momentum from there. Yeah, 100%,
a good opportunity next week to kind of relax, and I don't mean that in a silly way. I mean relax and off the league form, and go and get another win, and definitely something to build off.
We'll take it from there. Mason, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much.